Hello everyone, Killicow Divine here playing Pro Cycling Manager 2018. I thought I should try and start up Pro Cyclist again, this time in 2018. I haven't played this game a lot. Last week I started it up for the first time, practiced a little bit. I played on normal difficulty, but now we're gonna play on extreme. So let's do that, and we're gonna do single player Pro Cyclist. I'm using the PCM daily database. It uses the default settings, but a lot of things have been changed. For details, you need to check out the PCM daily pack yourself. Divine, last name, first name, Killer Cow. We are going to come from Sweden. I am 186.5 centimeters. Let's go with 187 because that is more fun. Let's do 70 kilograms. I am very pale, and for the face, let's just do a random one. That one is fine. And yeah, let's go. 19 years old. We're gonna focus on climbing. Stage races was the ones I used in the two previous Let's Plays I have done for 2016 and 2017. But now for the 2018 version, we're gonna go with Climber. And we can see in this game, we can pick a second specialization. I am a bit sad at not being good at time trial because I do like time trials. I feel like I'm fairly good at them, at least able to compete quite well in them. I guess we're gonna focus on climbing. Acceleration is the main attribute you would like to go up here. So we're not gonna do stage races. If we get good at time trial, it will probably be late on in the career of the cyclist. It would make sense that a strong climber, a strong mountain guy, would try to improve time trials later on in his career to be able to compete. But at this stage, 19 years old, he just want to make a name for himself, so time trial haven't been a focus for him. We could do sprinter. Sprinting skills is nice and fun. We would also get the bonus in flat, so that would be a good thing. Other than sprinter, we could also do puncher. You can see that that would improve our mountain hills and acceleration. Wait a minute. Oh, well, not sure how this works. Brodeur would be decent, but we don't want to get that good at cobblestones. It would be a waste for us. Also, I'm not sure what the Brodeur skill does. Maybe that's for breakaways or something. I think we would do quite a lot of breakaways during the first half of our first season, and probably later on as well when we sign for a better team. Let's do sprinter. Yeah, that could be fun. I'm I'm not very good at sprint trains or anything like that, and I guess that's not really a big factor when you're doing Pro Cyclist anyway. But would be fun to be able to get some good finishes. Let's do Grand Champion as well. Team, we can pick between 3 teams. Continental team, Sweden, that is of course our choice. See that we are second best rider on the team already. This Italian team, Italia, they are a strong team. We would be struggling quite a lot to compete. Would actually it would actually be pretty fun to ride for the Italian team as well. On the Danish team, you can see they would be the strongest climber on the team from the get-go, but Italia, they have other strong climbers. We would mostly be a helper the first season, maybe do a lot of fun breakaways. Yeah, I actually think that would be really fun, but we're gonna go with the Swedish team because we are Swedish, or I am Swedish, and our rider is Swedish as well. So there we have it. We have started. We are a Swedish cyclist, 19 years old. We're gonna go for climbing and sprinting here early on. Our focus will be in the mountains, but we have a strong basis to stand on when it comes to sprinting as well. So first races will be Cyanide Cup 1, 2, and 3. Um, Maybe we will be able to do quite well at least in one of them. You can see that the first one is hills, second is flat, and third one is also hills. So I think we have a good cyclist to be able to compete in these in one of them. We are probably going to be ordered out to go on breakaways, I would guess. Tour International des Bands. We would like to have hills or mountains when we go to these competitions. Hills, I guess we can live with that. Slovenia also hills, we can live with that. Profade Porek Trophy, also hills. Could go for that, and then we have Croatia or Tunisia, I guess. The Tunisia race didn't look that interesting. Two stages with hills in this one. We have 25 points to change. Tour de Langkawi. Actually thought this would be a race we wouldn't be able. Oh, we can see here, we can't attend that race yet. Tour de Langkawi we can only attend if we manage to win a race before then. That could be tough. If we are lucky, we might be able to get a sprint. Otherwise, I would like to prefer the Croatia race over the one in Tunisia. Let's make that change. And if we are lucky, we can go to Tour de Langkawi instead, or as well, I should say. Let's look here early on in this one as well. Actually, we're gonna go to training. Yes. Season objectives. They would like to send us to Tour de Langkawi. We can't go there yet. The Tour of Japan. That looks really interesting as well. And International Tour de Banjavangi Igen. Not sure what that is. All of these look really interesting with the mountain stages. Let's look actually at Tour of Japan here. Actually, was that it? Yeah, Tour of Japan. We are able to go there, so that should be a focus for us. And then let's have a look at the final one. We are allowed to go there as well. Looks like the only race we are not allowed to go to at this point would be Tour de Langkawi. So an early win is a must if we want to go there. Otherwise, our focus should be towards Istarski Prolje Istrian Spring Trophy. So I guess for now we need to change this to that one. Not as exciting for the team. Oh, I wanted to check if there were any stars for the Tour de Langkawi. You can see our team wants us to go to Japan, our team wants us to go here, and we have objectives here that would be good for our team. We do not have anything for Tour de Langkawi or this Croatian race, but we're gonna do that for now. Oh, we can actually see half a star. That's fine. Would like to change it to Tour de Langkawi, but we would need to win us something here early on. It is time to compete. We can see that we can request teammates, we can change schedule, but actually we can't request teammates yet because we need to get up in level and be a better rider for the team. So that will happen soon enough, I guess, but not yet. And also we do not have a lot of points for assigning teammates, and also our teammates are pretty bad, so it doesn't really matter much at this point. So we will probably not use that in this first season. Training. I also confirmed the schedule. If you noticed that I hadn't confirmed the schedule before, but when I went to this through training before, it warned me that I haven't saved the schedule, but I have saved it now. You can also see that this, I think this is new progression. You can see the potential of the rider as well. And you can see that cobblestones, we will never be really good at cobblestones at this point. Also, time trial is lagging behind quite a bit compared to the other stats, but the other stats can get really high if we choose to focus towards them, and for some of them we will. When we level up, at least it was during my test, it looked like this could change the potential depending of our choices when we level up, but I didn't really get the grasp of that. It was kind of confusing actually, and I guess I didn't really focus on what it meant, but that's fine. You can see that we have a steady progression here early on. Maybe we should go a little bit harder here this week just to make sure that we can get a decent level decently fast. Should have actually started a little bit harder, but looks like a fun stage. Let's see if our rider is strong enough to compete, and what our team will ask of us in this race. I am thinking breakaways, but teammate would also make sense. So we are racing for the first time. Let's have a look at the race strategy. Perdeur breakaways. They want us to be in a 100-kilometer long breakaway, and since the stage is 147, I guess it was something like that, we need to go quite early here if we want to compete or finish the strategy the team have for us. We will get a bonus in EXP if we do so. So that would be nice. And you can see they are going. I should go as well. We have a +2 day, meaning our bad fitness
in all probability it won't come to much, but who
not
knows?
very
Things
prominent.
are heating up in front.
And looks like we managed to get away here. They're going really fast. We need to keep up with them here. I will see you later on in the stage. Just checking in, we have completed 50% of our objective, 50 kilometers. Yes, it is a little bit more now, 51. We are going up this long climb, the longest climb on today's stage. We are a little bit more than 2 minutes ahead of the peloton. It was up to 3.5 at most, so they have been closing in a little bit recently, and actually we are going quite fast up this climb, so I would like to go up. I try to, when it's high, you can see group cooperation here on the right side. When it's high, I like to be on the lower end. Now it's 80, so I'm on 80 to 86, so I'm on 80. But then when it gets lower, when it gets below 70, I would like to be at the higher end of the cooperation level. So, not sure how you do it. If you have any tips about that, please let me know in the comments. I'm also quite aware that the sound might be low.
The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed.
The sound on my mic might be a bit low. I'm not sure what I can do about that. It's been like that on this computer for a while now, so I think it is computer related. But yeah, we can see that the peloton have really been upping their pace now. They're going really fast up this climb, and we are down to 1 minute and 30 seconds ahead of them. And we still have quite a long way to go to be able to complete our objective for the day. And we are coming into the second climb of the day. The peloton is more than a minute behind us, a lot thanks to us pacing quite fast in the downhill here. You can see that the pace in this group is really high. We want to stay away, and it's not a lot left for us to go, 3 kilometers, and then we have the objective completed. just want to make sure that we can stay with this group. Our yellow bar is healthy. I feel like
the pack has increased its speed.
we should be able to hang on here for a little bit longer. Not sure if we can help set a higher pace now on the flat after this climb, but would be nice if we could go fast here in the downhill. We are keeping at 85 even if the rest of the group is slowing down a bit. I feel like that should be fine. We are not in front yet, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we would like to get some water here between the two climbs we are in. Between the two climbs here, just to make sure that we are settled for the rest of the race. One rider actually fell off. Didn't really keep track on that. But objective is completed now. We have 105 kilometers and we do not need to go that fast anymore. We are happy with today, and let's see if we can hang on for a sprint finish. And actually we haven't made it that far from the last part. Still between the two climbs here, and we can see that there is a group of 29 riders chasing us really fast, and two riders here are trying to create room for the Self-Spengler and Montaña Cadena, trying to get away, but they didn't really manage. One person dropped off from our group, and I guess they are attacking in the group behind us. Oh, we're actually all together now, and we need to slow down because our yellow bar is hurting. Can we make it to the top of this climb? Let's look behind us. 29 riders in this group now, and we are almost out of strength. We make it to the top. Can we hold on and recover from here? And let's go down to 70 effort. Just trying to maintain position here. First race in our pro cyclist career. And we can see that we are starting to recover a little bit. I'm doubtful that we will be able to keep up with the pace they will set up the last climb. Teams are getting ready for this final climb. We have 31 riders in this group. You can see two teammates of mine, Ludvigsson and H. Frisk Bergström. There are actually two Frisk Bergström in the team, but H, I think, is the stronger climber out of the two. We can actually see
10
that
kilometers to the finish line.
yeah, he's struggling to hang on. Final climb.
This climb features some dreadful
We need to go up in effort quite a lot here, just to make sure that we can keep up with the others, and we can see that 80 was not nearly enough. 92 and it's blinking red. This is going to be very, very tough for us. Can we at least find a position among this second group? Nope, 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 nope. We need to try and get this group, yeah. Maybe then we can get a top 20 finish or something like that. Let's keep on fighting here. Our red bar is dying. I went a little bit too fast, a little bit too long. Make it to the top and still stay with this group. Not quite, but I think we are in a position for a top 15 position. Let's see if you can see here profile. 11 riders ahead of us. Yes. So at the moment we are in 13th place. I guess a few riders will catch up to us. Yes, they will. So we are fighting for a top 20 finish. I think if we end up last place in the group we are in now it would be 22nd place. Actually, we forgot to take the food. Let's go all out here. 90 effort. Now 95. So if we can keep position, we should be able to compete in the sprint here. Let's go down to 90, and I do not like this slow motion actually.
A great sprint finish. The tail enders are still coming in.
700 meters left to go. We are gonna get 15th place. That is amazing actually. I'm really happy with that, thinking that we were in a breakaway for that long. Good first performance here for our rider. A good first showing, 15th place on extreme difficulty. I'm quite happy with that. We managed to complete our objective, meaning we get, well, first we get first race finish, 10 XP points. I thought we would get a breakaway points as well. Not these ones. We get 5 points for our objective today. Wow, that's not a lot. But we are at least decently close to a level up now. Only 30 points. We might be able to do that in the coming 2 races.